What's going on? What's going on, Patriots? You locked into politics where we always keep it 100. I'm your host, Jay, and on this channel, y'all already know we cut straight through the BS and get straight into the issues and policies that hit us close to home. You know what I'm saying? We talk about everything from debates to national elections, all the way up to political podcasts. And we start each and every one of them off sending our thoughts and prayers. You know what I'm saying? And we're going to keep it rolling with our fallen general, man. Charlie Kirk and the Kirk family. We're going to keep them in our thoughts and prayers, yo. Hey. And see, this is what I'm talking about, the radical left, yo. Now, I'm assuming this is the reason why they is letting Jimmy Kimmel back on air tomorrow. Because certain wings of the left, certain loonies of the left is willing to engage in violence, as we see, as y'all already see with Charlie Kirk, as y'all seen with Aaron Daniels in Portland, and so many, so forth and so on. You know what I'm saying? With Paul Pelosi, with the senators and crap in Minnesota. You know what I'm saying? It's a bunch of radicals that is willing to use violence, man, to get what they want, to push their political agenda, which is by definition, I believe, is a domestic terrorist. You know what I'm saying? But we got a radical left-wing lunatic, and you already know the media gonna pretend like they don't know why or what made him do what he did. You know what I'm saying? But I'm late on this video, so y'all gotta forgive me, man. I'm still irritated about that Jimmy Kimmel shit. Like, that is bothering me. That is bothering me, Patriots. Yo, like, that's bothering me, man. And this is why. This is why they let this dude back on. Because of this radical goofball right here, man. Let's check it out.
Tonight, gunshots fired at an ABC-affiliated television station in Sacramento. Bullet holes seen in the window of the lobby. An employee of the Tegna-owned station telling NBC News someone pulled up, fired into the lobby, and drove off.
We're not going to stop looking for you. This is unacceptable behavior. It's not going to be tolerated in Sacramento.
At least one person was in the lobby at the time, according to the station employee. Police say nobody was injured. While the motive is unknown, it comes amid backlash to the decision by Disney, ABC's parent company, to suspend Jimmy Kimmel's late-night show following the comments he made about Charlie Kirk's alleged assassin. Tonight, as ABC remains silent about the future of Kimmel, criticism growing over the company's decision.
And that's crazy because dude demographic is 50, 60-year-olds and on up. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no young people out here watching this dude. You know what I'm saying? That's why in the key demo, he only getting 120,000 views. You know what I'm saying? I know podcasters that get more views than that. You know what I'm saying? I know independent media. I know YouTubers who get way more views than that. You know what I'm saying? And in the key demo, that's where your advertisers want you to have the most views. You see what I'm saying? And he wasn't getting that.
And how the head of the FCC appeared to pressure ABC. In a rare break from the Trump administration, Republican Senator Ted Cruz joining those criticizing FCC Chairman Brendan Carr.
It's fine to say what Jimmy Kimmel said was deplorable.
And these dudes and these rhinos and these right-wingers, all of y'all, everybody who talk about, oh, we got to protect free speech, we got to do this, we got to do that. Man, y'all are just as silly as those people. Figure me? And I'm being honest with you, man. Like Ted Cruz, this shit right here, he finna spew out his mouth, is garbage. That is a private company. They get to do what they want. So, private companies get to do what they want to do to Republicans, but not Democrats. That's basically what's going on here. And that's what I'm telling y'all. When we lost Charlie Kirk, we lost a major part in helping bring this country back to where it's supposed to be, to conservative values. hopefully, with these new chapters popping up, hopefully we go strong and grow stronger and go harder, because we got to get rid of these dudes. So why ain't nobody primaried this clown right here yet? You know what I'm saying? He all about war. Like, we got to get these fools out of office. Texas, y'all got to primary these goofballs, man. Y'all got to find some real MAGAs, America First people, man, because this ain't it. And independence, Rand Paul, I like Rand Paul, but he on the same shit. You know what I'm saying? And I ain't with it, yo. Like, no. It's cool when it happened to the Republicans. It's calm down, Democrats, and write strongly worded letters. But man, let me tell you something. You're not gonna win a game when you know the other people are cheating and you ain't willing to cheat. You ain't gonna never win that game, man. So I don't know what we do with our elected officials right now, because right now, besides the Trump administration, we booked on people who willing to fight.
Horrible. It was disgraceful, and he should be off air, but we shouldn't be threatening government power to force him off air. That's a real mistake.
President Trump tonight responding.
I think Brendan Carr is a great American patriot, so I disagree with Ted Cruz on that.
And also again suggesting revoking licenses from broadcasters that air unfavorable coverage of him.
They'll take a great story and they'll make it bad. See, I think that's really illegal, personally.
Meanwhile, outside Disney,
free speech is under attack.
Protests growing from New York to L.A.
For a second day in a row now, supporters of Jimmy Kimmel are gathering outside Disney's headquarters, calling for him to be put back on the air. Many telling us they're now boycotting the company.
I'm canceling Hulu. I'm not going to watch Disney, and I'm going to avoid their advertisers like the plague.
Former Disney CEO Michael Eisner also now weighing in, writing on X, if not for university presidents, law firm managing partners, and corporate chief executives standing up against bullies, who then will step up for the First Amendment.
Jimmy, just let me say, I stand with you and your staff.
Now, all of these people are just First Amendment absolutists, huh? You know what? I'm finna do something right quick. Let me pull up my guy, Black Conservative Perspective. Let me pull this dude up. BCP. Let me pull him, because he got something perfect right up front. Mr. Don Lemon.
Local ABC affiliate.
Let's get this back. Let's pop this out here. Look. This right here. This hypocrisy. And I want y'all to share this video with everybody you can think about.
You don't care? You don't think that you have any X.com or you have any responsibility to the truth or moderating? Do you believe that X and you have some responsibility to moderate hate speech on the platform? These posts should have been deleted, so why haven't they been deleted? Why are they still there?
We delete things if they are illegal.
But these have been up there for a while.
Are they illegal?
No, they're not illegal, but they're hateful, and they can lead to violence. If you are doing something that promotes hate and violence and ultimately leads to killing, you don't feel you have any responsibility not to do that? You are a person of consequence to the world with what you do, that there is a certain responsibility that goes along with what you have on your platform and what you put out to the world. I think that there's right and wrong.
The idea of what's bad and what's not, what is that? That's subjective. Who is to determine if a joke is funny or not because you don't like it? Comedians are artists. They're part of the people that we are supposed to protect, especially as it relates to freedom of speech. They give an idea about what's happening in the culture. They do it with humor, and oftentimes you learn things when they say the truth is often spoken in jest. People should be able to say whatever the hell that they want. If I'm watching something on television and there's a remote handy, if I happen to watch TV, linear TV, not so much anymore, but what do? I click it. off. I turn it to something else. Perhaps people understand right now that we are dealing with cult-like behavior. Donald Trump
Cult-like behavior
fashions himself after being a dictator.
You see what I'm saying, man? He finna basically do a video on the same thing I just did it on. But, yo, that's that the hypocrisy is off the chain. The hypocrisy is off the chain. These people ain't playing fair. They not gonna play fair. If you ever think they gonna play fair, I don't know what to tell y'all, man. You fooling yourself. And I'm just being honest with you. You fooling yourself, man, if you think they gonna play fair, man.